Good evening, everyone. This is John Williams from Infinite Social Solutions. Tonight, I'm going to talk about boosting a post, why you should boost a post, and I'm going to go quickly into how to boost a post. So, the purpose of actually boosting a post on your fan page is that so you can increase the reach of that post. Um, Facebook has the way their algorithm is set up. They only allow a small percentage of your followers to actually see the things that you post. I usually have a rule of thumb where anywhere between 2% and 10% of the people that actually follow your page would see your post on a regular basis. So if you have 1,000 likes, let's go with 10%, then on average, 100 people, and that's being very generous. 100 people would see each of the things that you post. Now, there are certain posts that Facebook favors. Number one being image posts. So if you post an image as opposed to a link or just a text status message, more people or Facebook will allow more people to see that image as opposed to a link that you post. One of the ways that Facebook set up, and it's basically so they can generate revenue, is to only allow a small percentage of people to see your post, and if you want more people to see it, then what you would have to do is you would have to pay. Um, and Facebook allows you to boost a post for as little as $1 a day. Um, it can get you can go higher than that. I mean, you can dump tens of thousands of dollars into boosting a post so that you reach 1 million people. But of course, most of us don't have that kind of money. What I try to do is I try to show people how to do it with at least with at least $1 a day. That way, people will see your post, and also you won't break your pockets in the meantime. All right, so let's actually just go into this. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna type in for this video. We're just gonna type in a generic post. It's just gonna be text. That way I can just go right in to showing you how to boost um, and all that good stuff. I'm just gonna type in good evening everyone. All right, and then I'm going to click publish, so that way, um, it goes on my timeline. All right, so we got good evening, everyone. So we'll just scroll down to the posts, and here we have boost posts. So I'm going to click on that, and the window is going to pop up. And this is the boost post window. So I'm going to go over this window real quick and show you some things and explain it in a little bit more detail. So the first heading that we have is audience. Now, the audience is basically the people that you want to see this particular post. And Facebook gives you several options. The first one being people you choose through targeting. So we can, in this window, we'll click edit, and you get this window that comes up, and you can target a specific group of people, and you can make it as specific as possible. I did read a book on social media marketing on Facebook, and the author of that book, he did something really special, and he boosted a post for his wife for her birthday, and he was able to target down to where it was just specifically her and her only, and she was the only one to see that post when he boosted it. So I thought that was that was pretty cool. So like, with that example, you can narrow your audience down to one person or millions of people. Of course, to get millions of people, you're going to have to pay money. So, so the first option we have is gender. So you can choose men or women, whatever your post, whoever your post is directed to. Then below that, of course, we have age. The youngest being 13, the oldest being 65 and older. All right, and then for locations, you can pick country, city, state, wherever you so choose. It's up to you. If you have a business and you're trying to attract, business from, like, if you're in Maryland, you're trying to attract, Virginia business, you may want to, you know, have your audience be, folks that live in Northern Virginia, which is relatively close to Baltimore. If you want to attract, folks from that region, or you could choose Delaware, York, Pennsylvania. It's up to you. It's whatever, wherever you're trying to reach your audience, that's where you choose. So that's location, and then below that we have interests. So basically, you are choosing the different interests that people have. So let's just say, for instance, that you are boosting a post about swimwear. Okay, let's say you own a clothing company. It's getting close to the summer. You want to start advertising your swimwear. So what you'll pick interests that pertain to people that would wear swimwear. So people have, let's say, beach. So you pick beaches. I saw beach volleyball. So of course, you're gonna need some type of shorts and bikinis and stuff like that to play beach volleyball, because it's a summer activity. And you can narrow it down. So let's see, swimming. You can choose swimming, and let's say beach, swimwear, vacation. So people that like vacation. So these interests are actually the interests that people include on their Facebook profiles. So these, beach volleyball, you're targeting everybody that either put that down as a specific interest, or they have liked pages that fall under the category of beach volleyball. And the same thing goes for beaches and vacations and swimming. So that, and that's how that works. And you can get that. You can get very specific with that as well too. You can have, you could choose 100 interests to put in that category. Now, what I will say, this is the one thing you want to keep in mind is that the broader the audience, the less likely you are to get people that are maybe interested in a post. And the same could be said, if you get too specific, you'll reach too fewer people, because for instance, this, with the interest, it's pretty much what's the word I'm looking for, it's filtering out all the people that have all of these interests listed on their profile. So right now, the people that we're targeting are both men and women between the ages of 13 and 65 that live in Maryland, that have the four interests, which are beach volleyball, beaches, vacations, and swimming. All right, so that's currently our target audience. So the people with those interests that fall into these categories are going to be the only ones to see this post. All right, so once we are satisfied with our selections in the audience for gender, age, location, and interest, we'll click save. All right, so right now that is what we have set for people that we choose through targeting. Now, some of the other options are people who like your page. So when you choose this option, what it does is selects people that actually like your page. So if you have 200 page likes, this post is and will be seen by or up to that 200, but only the people that like your page. And the reason why you would do that is because once you have an audience, the people that like your page, you want to continue to post um, images and links to keep them engaged on your page, and let them, you know, show them that you are catering to their interests as well too, and to keep them coming back and to keep your brand and your page fresh in their mind. Another option we have as well is the people that like your page and their friends. So what this does is, so you have your 200 page likes, the people that like your page, and what happens is this post will also get out to the people, or the people who are their friends. Now the way that this option works is that the people that like your page, they have to have the settings set as to where it allows their friends to see the things that they like. So once they see this "good evening everyone" on their page, and this is the people that follow your page, if they like it, Facebook will then show this post to their friends saying that, um, Jane liked this post from Infinite Social Solutions, and it'll show it on their friends timeline. And it works, but it only works if the people that follow you have that option selected in their account to allow their friends to see the things that they like on Facebook. And then you can also create an audience. What this allows you to do is to create different audiences that you set up. Again, basically you can choose the same categories: sex or gender, age, location, interests, and but this also allows you to save them for later use, so you don't have to keep every time you boost a post, you don't have to keep trying to figure out every like, for instance, we were doing swimwear. You can create an audience specifically for swimwear, so that way when you want to boost another post for swimwear, that option would be here for you. And let's just go and create that real quick so you can see. Swimwear. Guess that's right. All right, and then we have that, and it saved it from people you choose through targeting, so we can save that, and bam. So there we have swimwear. So anytime that we boost a post, swimwear will show up as an option. We can just click on swimwear, and we'll be able to have that ready to go when you want to boost. All right, so the next category is going to be budget and duration. So here we'll choose how much money we want to spend and how long we want the ad to run. Okay, so right now, by default, Facebook has $20 to spend. It shows you your estimated reach. So this is the estimate of the number of people that may see this on their timeline. And why I say may is because based on Facebook's math, so you're based on the audience that we have selected, 2.2 million people fall under that category. So the audience that we have, 2.2 million people match the criteria that we set out. Okay, so Facebook, and whatever equation that they use, they're saying that for $20 of that 2.2 million, 2,600 and 6,700 people have a possibility of seeing that post on their timeline. So what this means is, at a minimum, 2,600 people are going to see this post on their timeline. At maximum, 6,700 people is going to see that, and they base that on the hours that the post, um, um, based on the hours that the post is being shown. So if I were to boost this ad now, being that we're right now it's 20 after 10 at night, fewer people are going to see it because there's fewer people online. But as the hours go by and we go into early tomorrow, into the afternoon, more and more people will see it. That's what that number is based on. So below that we have duration. So right now it's set to 1 day. So if I were to boost this post right now, um, it would run for 1 day at $20. Um, I can choose 7 days, and it would, I would spend that $20 to have this have this post run for 7 days, and below that it'll show you how much each day would cost. For 7 days, it would be $2.85 per day. Click on 14 days. The cost per day goes down. It's $1.42. And so, like I said, if you change it, so let's lower it. So, and also keep in mind that you have to do at least $1 a day. So let's say I put $1 in here and I choose 7 days. Facebook's going to tell me that the minimum budget is $1 per day. So if I wanted this to run for 7 days at $1 a day, of course, if you do the math, it's going to be $7. But you can run a boost, or you boost a post for $1 a day. And then if you notice that when I changed my budget, when I lowered my budget, again over here I still had 2.2 million, but for $1, only about 160 to 420 people are going to see that post for $1. Now, just out of curiosity, if I were to change my budget to $100, you see how it goes up. So I'm just curious. I want to see how far I would have to go, or how much money I would have to spend. So bam, if I wanted to pretty much reach 2.1 million people, I would have to spend $100,000 on this post to reach 2.1 million people. So with that, you can just get a general idea of how much other companies spend to boost posts on Facebook, and how expensive that could be. Like a large company like Coca-Cola, they're probably spending $1,000 to boost anything that they post on Facebook, and a lot of companies do spend that type of money. So we'll just I don't have 100,000 in the bank, so we're just gonna put this down to $1, and I'm satisfied with that. So I'll go ahead and boost the post, and once it's done loading, you'll get a overview here, and it'll tell you that they've received your order. So Facebook is going to do what they're going to do is they're going to take a look at your post and make sure that it does not violate any of the terms of service for Facebook. If it doesn't have pornography or profanity or anything like that within the post. Also, one thing that I did learn, or found out when I started doing this, is that you have to be cognizant of the things that you post. If your post pertains to or has anything to do with alcohol, you have to make sure that the age ranges that you're targeting are legal. So, like for instance, if this post had pertained to alcohol, or had a picture of some alcohol in it, I would not be able to boost this post, or Facebook would tell me that I violated terms of service, because I have the age range set to 13. I would have to raise that to 21 to make that post not violate the terms of service. And also, you don't want to be advertising alcohol to minors, because that's a bad thing. So we just boosted this post, and I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Usually doesn't take that long, but Facebook will send you a notification. You'll also get an email letting you know the status of your boosted post. So they'll tell you, if it wasn't accepted, they'll give you the reasons why, and tell you what you have to change. If it is accepted, they'll let you know that your post was approved, and then at that point you'll just sit back and you know uh, wait and see if people respond to your post or not. So real quick before I end the video, I'm going to show you what an already boosted post looks like, and go over real quick uh, organic reach and paid reach. So I'll stop here with this post right here, which is an image of a movie that's coming out this weekend, which is Star Wars Rogue One, which I'm very excited about because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. But I did boost this post, and if you notice below here, we have where it says 99 people reached. So that means that this post showed up on 99 timelines. 99 people saw this post. But below here, you'll notice this orange bar, this peach and orange colored bar. What it shows is the organic reach and the paid reach. Now, what organic reach is the number of people that saw this post without me boosting it. So when I posted this picture earlier today, 35 people saw it, or it showed up on 35 timelines. Now, once I paid to boost that post, an additional 64 people saw it, but those 64 people would not have seen it had I not boosted this post. So just by boosting this post, I almost doubled my initial audience. So we went from 35 to 64 as for a total of 99, and that shows you how well your post is performing. Organic reach pretty much shows you how well your post performed on its own. Paid reach shows you how well it performed when you threw a little money behind it.